The next item of business calls, calls for the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting. A motion, a second, and a vote of the membership may dispense with the reading of the minutes. Okay, there's a motion. You got it? Second, okay, motion, okay. We're ready for the vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The motion is carried. Bruce Pilcher.
The next item of business is the election of directors. The Board of Directors appointed a committee on nominations for each district from which a director is to be elected. Those committees met on March 13, 2014, and nominated at least one, but not more than 2 members for each director post to be filled. In accordance with the bylaws of the cooperative, a statement of the number of directors to be elected and the names and the addresses of the candidates were mailed to each member along with the notice of the annual membership meeting. Ballots have been prepared and were presented to members when they registered. Would the nominees please stand as their names are read? For director from District Number 1, Frank Pecluda. For director from District Number 8, Colt Hack. For director from District Number 9, Bill Finley and John Allen. At this time, will the 2 candidates from the new District 9, William Finley and John Adam, come forward and introduce themselves and read a brief bio? Thanks.
Okay, I guess I got up here first, so I'll go first. Again, my name's Bill Finley. I live out in the Field Store area, which is Walter County. Just a brief history of myself. I grew up in southeast Houston, inside the Loop. Every move has been further out. I was hoping that I would be in the country with the last move to Walter County. I don't know. I think Houston's catching up with me pretty fast out there. After graduating from high school, I attended the University of Houston. I worked during the day at TxDOT, or Highway Department, we called it back then, and then took night classes at the University of Houston. I received a degree in civil engineering, began my career working for a consulting firm. 1980, I founded Cobb Finley and Associates with 2 other partners. The firm has grown. Today we have 260 employees, 8 different offices in 3 states. So I've been very blessed. The economy in Houston area is very dynamic, so it's been good. I'm a licensed professional engineer in 6 states. I'm a licensed professional land surveyor in Texas. My wife and I live, again, in Walter County. We've lived out there about 20 years. I enjoy being involved in the community where I live. I'm presently a director for the Walter County Transportation Authority appointed by the county judge. I'm also involved with economic development and try to kind of keep track on what's happening in Walter County. I also give back to the University of Houston. I held leadership positions in the Alumni Association out there, and am presently serving on various advisory boards. I've also held leadership positions in professional engineering organizations at the national, the state, and local levels. I feel my engineering experience, business management skills, and leadership roles could be an asset to the Board of Directors. In my 20 years in Walter County and being a member of San Bernard, I have often admired the dedicated employees and the excellent customer service afforded the members of this co-op. If elected, I would consider it an honor to join the team as the director of this fine organization. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm John Allen, and I'm your representative for District 9. My wife Kathy and I have lived in North Waller County for the last 15 years. We've raised 4 kids there. Clayton, who graduated from Texas A&M in 12. My daughter Gabrielle, who just got accepted to Texas A&M. She's excited about going next fall. And I've got twins who are sophomores or be juniors at Waller High School next year. And so we've raised 4 wonderful kids in North Waller County. It's a great place to live. I'm lucky enough to have had a great job in education in the Houston area. I've worked for 2 of the most well-known school reformers in the country, Mike Feinberg and Terry Greer. And it's really been a blessing working with kids in Houston and working every day to make sure that a kid's zip code doesn't define their destiny, and that's what we're proving every day. I started off in college at Stephen F. Austin State University. I got a bachelor's there. I got a master's degree at Prairie View A&M, and I've served as a teacher, a principal, and deputy superintendent in Houston ISD and the KIPP Charter School Network. And so, you know, I want to give back to the community, and I want to participate more in Waller. I've been active in Houston for a long time while I lived out here, and I'd really like to serve you in this wonderful organization as on the board of directors. And so I hope I can get your vote. So, thank you.
I'd like to remind you that all registered members can vote for each of the 3 board districts. Please mark your ballot, and the ballots will be collected shortly. Thank you.
As provided in the bylaws, the Board of Directors appointed a Credentials and Election Committee to count the ballots and to rule upon any questions that may arise relating to member voting and the election of directors. Will the committee members please rise when their names are called? Jeff Johnson, Tammy Dietze, Janelle Cherney, Steve Lackey, Mary Ruth Schindler, Pat Miller, Eugene Yannick, and Wendell Horton. There's also an alternate Credentials and Election Committee, and those members are Gerald Sheffield, Billy Christopher, Virginia Lyerly, Michelle Moore, Kathy Mewis, Melvin Heinzel, James Grawunder, Vernon Wendt, Beatrice Hill, Delrose Hotterman, Johnny Steffick, Bill Appelt, Dustin Stanley, and Terry McNeil. At this time, if you will please pass your ballots to the inside aisle where they'll be collected. The committee has asked for the assistance of several co-op employees in collecting these ballots. Those employees will come stand at the front of each aisle. The committee will now retire to count the ballots. We will now proceed with the rest of the program and hear their report at the conclusion of the meeting.